All right, good morning. I've done this video now no less than 6 times. I just said 5 times and then I had to redo it again. I've been traveling, there was like a sickness involved, and I tried to do this video while I was traveling a few times, and every time I looked at it, I was like, that's terrible. This video is probably the hardest for me to get out, and I don't know why, but it's been a good lesson of my own techniques to remind myself that when I'm procrastinating something, it's because it's a little more difficult than I want it to be. And the best way I know for me to do that is to break it into 10-minute sections per day. Even if I don't do anything on it for 10 minutes, as long as I spend 10 minutes doing nothing else but at least thinking about it. Usually that's just opening up a Word document. So anyways, I just said I'm going to record for 10 minutes today, and if I hate it, no worries. I think this is actually really simple, and I woke up this morning realizing how simple it is. We need to get everything out of your brain and onto a piece of paper, and we're going to sort it later. Hobbies, activities you may want to try, dates you got to remember, birthdays, tax day, trash day, whatever it is that you're having to remember, put it on a piece of paper. Projects you may want to start in the future. Any little thought you've ever had of like, oh, I wonder what that would be like, or I want to do this, or I want to read that book. This is the place for that. And right now we're just going to try to get as much of it out of our brain as we can, and we'll sort it later. Hopefully in this first swoop you get 60 or 70% of it out. And then, we'll review this quite often. Well, we'll review it weekly, and every week you'll probably add something to it. So this doesn't have to be perfect the first time. It's just about getting a place that's out of your brain that remembers everything for you. And all your brain has to remember now, going forward, is that you will review that thing, that hard drive, we'll call it an external hard drive, every week. So your brain doesn't have to remember the items in the hard drive. It just has to remember, oh wait, I don't need to worry about that. I'm reviewing it every week. And then during that weekly, you'll decide if it needs to move to a higher priority place, like a to-do list or something like that. This is called short-term data dump, and it's very simple, and this video was much more simple than I made it out to be. But here we are, 4 weeks later, and I apologize for the delay. So hopefully you can do this. If you have any questions, let me know. All right, my cat just jumped in the picture, but I forgot one thing in the video. I did it, I made the video, but I forgot one thing, and that is that if you made it on a list, I want you to put it on the short-term tab of the LOS. Or if you don't want to do it on a piece of paper, you can go ahead and just put it on the short-term tab of the LOS and just throw it in there, and we will sort it later.